All right, and what is happening, guys? Craven YGO here. Working with some new stuff, so give me a second while I make some good adjustments. Went to locals today. Went 2-2, so not amazing. I was hoping to do a little bit better, but I was trying something new. Hot 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 red dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Puts in work. Especially with the way that I kind of blended it with something to make it, as you can see. Um, Ogre Dance is just crazy. If you know the combo, it's just insane. So I ended up melding those two together. But yeah, I'm gonna go over the profile now, and I'm also gonna share what I'm gonna do going forward because I like the build. Um, it's definitely it's super spicy, dude. Nobody is expecting to see both, and I would they just weren't expecting it. It was just something they had never seen before. But yeah, let's get right into it. We'll go over hand traps too. That's what all this is. Um, but it's pretty much the same build as last time. Three Ovi, three Baby, two Annie, one Misk. That's pretty much just the base, you know, bare minimum what you need for or to run dinos. Um, I've been on the fence about running Petite because you can still do the Hot Red combo with Petite, even opening it. But it's already so tight with everything that I'm running. Um, I don't like it in there. Two UCT, he does a ton of work. One, two, three. So it is still scrap. So I'm running the scraps and I'm running the punk engine. So I don't know if it's scrap punk or punk scrap. I was thinking scrap punk, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Triple dig, double Evo, triple Lost World. So with most of this is standard, pretty standard dino ratios and everything like that. Nothing out of the ordinary. What I would recommend and what I want to try to get going forward would be prosperities, but that's just to add into any deck. So I mean, you don't need me to tell you to add those, but they're definitely useful. And this deck would be so much better with them. I just cannot afford them. I saved up enough to buy a microphone to bring you guys decent shit or content. Um, Instead of putting money towards that. But I mean, I like this pseudo tack mic. This is actually really nice. Um, see the whole setup a little right here, if you can see it. So I got a whole boom arm and everything like that. I'm gonna be uploading. There we go. See if I can get back up there. I made a mount and everything so I can start taking it to duels and recording, which I did today. I have all I have all four, but I deleted one because I got too bricked hardcore, which I need to work on going further. And we'll talk about that in the side here in a minute. So that's the main, or just the dino portion of the main. Um, Running two blossom, uh, triple gamma. I want to run cross out, so I don't know how I'm gonna facilitate that at this exact moment. I think I'm gonna end up maybe trading out some of these gammas and putting in Plague Spreader because I need a level 2 tuner for the combo. And they already use a Plague Spreader in the Punk combo. So that seems to be the best alternative for me. I'm not 100% sure or set on that, but that is my thoughts at the moment. Only because these ones they're good until they're not good, and then they're not good, and you hate your life. I don't know. It just I don't. I would rather have the crossouts than have that. So those are all the hand traps. I'm running a lot of going second cards too. So I built this very heavy going second, and then being able to swap. for the going first build when you know you're going first. Triple storms, triple dark ruler, and then two evenly matched. I think people are underestimating this card. Um, I don't I don't have three, that's why I don't run three. But I also don't know if running three is a good thing because sacrificing your main phase one if you're going second doesn't always put you in a better state. It might just give you like a false like I don't know, unless if you beat them that turn, like if you set up the calamity and you go into their turn, it might be okay. I would probably leave this at two and not go too crazy with it. But then again, what I mean, what do I know? This is just I don't know. I just didn't want to open two of them. I mean, that would suck. Now we'll go into the spice. So the way I do it, you could start with Ziamen, which is the normal summon, the special summon. Normally, this is what the combo you'll summon off of. They'll summon this card off of the E-Telly, and then you start your combo. The way that I have been doing it, that way you have the Dark Engrave for the one card Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity combo. Um, is with Ogre Dance, and these Dark Spirits Mastery searches the Ogre Dance because it's a level 8 fiend. I have been thinking about bumping these up to three apiece, but then at that point, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot to go into the deck. I mean, that's two more cards. I'm already very thin on extra deck space, so I don't, I'm not 100% or set on that. But I'll set this up that way everyone can see it. And then I'm also doing the one Ziamen, one Foxy Tune, and one Deer Note. Um, I feel this is the best. I mean, you could probably run more of this, but you really don't. If you open this or this, you don't need more than this. I mean, that's all you're going to use. You're going to use this, get this gets this you normal summon this, gets you this you use the effect to send it, special summon this. These two make your Hockey Firex, or make your Chaotic Dragon, and you go, and then when this goes to grave, summons this back. Your Chaotic plus this makes Hockey Firex, and then you have the dark and the light in grave to summon that back, and then you'll have your hot red. I'll go over the whole combo and everything, um, but it's 100% contained inside the combo. Also, 3D barrier, three nib, and one Harpy's Feather Duster. You gotta have that Harpy's Feather Duster. Dinos insta loses to heavy back row decks. I went against Weather Painters today, and Lightning Storms in this allowed me to 2-0 him because if I hadn't, it was like skill drain and shit on board, and it was not going to be a good day. But because I had Lightning Storms and I had the Harvey's Feather Duster, it wasn't that bad. He was upset though. But that's something I'll post. You'll see that one if you watch the rest of my stuff. I'll post it. Um, Now we're gonna get into. I like that mute button. Thank you. Excuse me. Um, we'll get into the extra deck. So same as it's been a lot lately. I think I cut down on the links a little bit because I took like Reaper Dokas and stuff, but these are pretty much all you need. I don't run the Secure Gardena to ditch this. Normally, if you're not going into this, I don't really proceed because I don't combo. I mean, like, there's a couple times that I made just this with only Scrap Raptor. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I mean, when you get Hand Trap, that's really all you got. Then there's Dolka, Logia, and Amaterasu. I didn't get to use the Amaterasu. When I comboed, I went into Boral Sword, but that's because I was going second a lot. Um, I did make the Punk combo once today. I didn't make it with Dinos because I bricked super freaking hardcore. Um, yeah, and then I got hand trapped to death. And then the tuners, or not tuners, but the synchros that I'm running, this really isn't necessary. It's just I'm running it in there just as an extra piece. The only card that's really 100% necessary is this and this for this. Um, I highly recommend this because if you go into this, this is what you go into for the punk play. And then it brings itself back, and then you go, yeah, it's good. Um, and then I don't think I made that at all today. So I'm just gonna. I showed you guys the combo for the hot red through the dinos last time. So I'm not gonna do that again. But what I will do is I'll show you guys the combo that I made for um, the punk. Doesn't move that this. Only that. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you the punk stuff. Um, so the way the new punk stuff works is like I said, either this or these two is all you need to get that hot red. Um, really, the best thing to do would be to start open with this. Now I don't know if boosting. I wasn't able to get a third. That's why I'm not running three. These just allow me to search this. I was looking up how to search it instead of like trying to fill the third gap because I couldn't find it. So I went with those. I mean, this requires another discard, and then you discard with this. So it's not great to discard for both. I did it today, and I think it was okay, but I wouldn't recommend doing it a lot. So this searches this. This is your starter. So the way that it works, we'll just say this is my hand for some reason. So you have the Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance is you pitch this to the grave with another card, right? I do believe that is what that says. Send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Add one punk monster from your deck to your hand. Yeah. Oh, yep. There. Oh, okay, yeah. So it just sends. I guess that one doesn't get this one. I'm thinking must be thinking for this. This one is the one that sends. Um, the one card. I can't remember, or there might be another one. I don't remember 100%. Almond doesn't do it. Oh yeah, it's the Foxy tune. Tribute one punk monster. Special summons card from your hand. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one level 8 or one punk monster from your deck. Yeah, that's this one. Yeah, okay. So I was right. I was thinking there's another. I know there's two discards in this combo, but I couldn't remember for sure. But okay. So this goes to grave. This will get you the Zeoman. You normal summon the Zeoman effect for the 600. Get the Foxy Tune. So I will need to discard. Foxy Tune effect allows you to discard +1. You special summon your Deer Note. These two, we will synchro for that. That will allow you to scry for whatever 5, whatever. And then on or this you gotta make sure you do this chain link 1 or chain link 2 and this chain link 1, that way you summon back the Z Amen. I almost messed that up today, but luckily I was able to call it before I realized I messed it up, because what happens is you want to do the scry before you do the summon back, that way it gets covered, because if this gets ashed it's really not a huge deal, but if this gets stopped, or if this gets stopped, you're in trouble. So yeah, make sure you don't forget this, because you won't have the play. Because when they both go to grave, this effect activates, allows you to summon this back. So then these two for the Hockey Fibrax. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Hockey Fibrax will summon the Gamma. which is the same thing that I use for the Dino combo. Um, I also, for the Dino combo, instead of going into the Muddy Mud Dragon, I've been going into this with one of the OVs and a Scrap Raptor, and then all you have to do is make Hockey Firebrax and you're good to go. Same kind of play as right here. But yeah, I was didn't run it that exact way. So and then that's engrave, and then what I would do is banish the light and the dark, so the go or the ogre dance and the foxy tune get banished. Let's put them up here. Um, bring this back, and then you have your hot red. So then on your opponent's turn, you have to make sure that they fully resolve their cards. So whatever card they play, let it resolve on resolution. Hockey Firebrax, banish, summon Formula Synchron. Okay, now you can use the Formula Synchron effect to draw a card after it resolves on resolution. Formula Synchron effect. Take all these for that Mamma Jamma. Um, it yeah, my opponents today were just like, what? Yeah, I don't. It's kind of crazy that you can play this card in Yu-Gi-Oh in today's format, but I guess nobody's ever tried to abuse it before until now. At least until the punk stuff came out. That's the easiest way to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, Dinos can do it pretty easily, but there's no. I don't think there's any other deck other than this that can run. Right. What? No, I'm not. I'm making a video. I'm making a video. Okay, go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Okay, I'll come to the crib in here in a second. Close the door. Close the door. That's the point, Len. I'm sorry about that. That is my 9-year old teenage daughter um, giving me her rundown on what I can do with my life. But yeah, that's essentially how that works. Um, really, it's the full engine is only what? And it got vanished. I mean, the full engine to do that is 8 cards, 7 cards, 8 cards. Because you got 2 ogre dance or seven cards. I mean, maybe run a third ogre dance. I just don't know what else to swap it for because I mean, like, I never even used the D barriers today. Never even got to use them. I hear they're good, but I've never used them effectively myself. Um, I mean, I don't. I I like the build. I like the way it's going. It's definitely needs some work. Not really so much the build per se, but I need to get better cards. Like I need to get prosperities. Um, I mean, maybe even triple tactics talents, maybe just depending on the route that I want to go. Because what I can do, and I need to get crossouts. I got killed in hand traps today. That's another thing. Um, so I don't like I was saying. I think maybe those gammas might be the cut spot. Figure that out. Put the plague spreader. Get plague spreader and put that in there. That way, it's not like a horrible brick in hand if you get it. Um, run the 3 cross out. I'm running pretty much all of the other main hand traps. I'm running the Ash. I'm running the Imperm. I might be able to sneak some Veilers in there. That way, I have the good coverage for hand traps. Um, I have also been thinking about running instant fusion and called by. Um, like it's just everything's so tight. I'm not really quite sure where to make the cuts at. So I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below. It's and let me know what you think about the name. Is it Scrap Punk or Punk Scrap? It's more well, the Scrap engine only has 5 cards, and the Punk engine has 7. So they're pretty close overall in the representation in the deck. Um, so yeah, Punk Scrap or Scrap Punk. Let me know in the comments. Um, I'm gonna be posting. I got videos from duels today, so I'm gonna be posting those as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, and like and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're seeing this, um, it just makes me feel good inside. I mean, it's really I make these for my peace of mind to know that me playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm not wasting my time, I guess. So I use it's like an extension of it. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have a good day.